Welcome back everybody, it's Hike the Gamer channel. My name is Hike, and if you're new here, I'm doing my second episode of my setup video. Yesterday I covered my monitors, I covered my converter, I covered my soundboard. Today we're gonna cover AverMedia capture card, where I used to capture. It's a really good device. And then gonna cover my awesome PC right here. Okay, I'll cover the case first. It's a pretty simple case, guys. I didn't want to go too elaborate. I just want something simple. I was trying to save money. I got a nice Blu-ray right here, just in case if I need to back up my videos. It's got some really nice features. It's got an SD card reader and multiple other card readers. It's got USB 3 up front, which is rare, and I like USB 3 because it's faster. It's got USB 2 right here. Of course, the in and outputs right here. I like this feature on top. If my computer is overheating and I'm actually rendering out of systems, I can just open this up, and right there you can see the fans inside. Or even better, I can just completely take it off if I'm actually want to cool my computer down even more, and the fans are just blowing the air out from the top, which I like this feature. I think it cools the computer down even further. And listen how quiet it is. I'm actually rendering right now. Here, I'll show you. I'm rendering right now, and I'll be quiet so you can hear how quiet it is. And this is with all the doors and everything open, all the fans running at maximum. So I have a nice little setup. I didn't want to do a water cooling system, but I like it. This is my cooling unit for my CPU. It's massive. It's like two giant radiators with two giant fans on it. It cools down my CPU. My CPU is 6-core 3.4, but this computer is made to be overclocked. So I can overclock it to 4.3 safely. I can actually take it to 5 gigahertz as well, which I don't want to. But at 3.4 with 6 cores, that's about 20 gigahertz of processing power, which is really important when you're trying to load up videos quickly, because rendering your videos can take a long time. Now, you don't need anything this crazy if you're doing your YouTube channel. Any household computer can do, but you do need something reliable that doesn't break. Right here, you can see my RAM right here. It's the blue stuff right there, and I have more over here. So I have 4 on each side, and each one is 4 gigabytes. So 4 times 4, you can do the math. It's a lot of RAM, and it's 32 gigabytes of RAM, and it gives me the processing power I have. This is I forgot. Yeah, I think it's Rampage Extreme motherboard. You can see all the buttons and everything it has. It's made for overclocking. So if in 10 years, let's say my computer lasts 10 years. In 10 years, my computer isn't powerful enough, I can overclock it, and this board and motherboard CPU have been made so my computer can be overclocked. I have the RAM I can update. Right here, I have my video card. It's a XFX R7900 series. It's a 3 gigahertz video card. It's wonderful. It's an AMD. I love it. It provides me all the power I need, and it's amazing. So I have 1 fan here, 2 fan here, 3 fans here, 4, 5 fan, 6 fan right here. I have 2 more fans over here, and I like this filtering system. As you can see, it's catching all the dust so it doesn't go inside. 7, 8 fans. So I'm rocking a bunch of fans, and it's quiet. I love how quiet it is. I don't have to do water cooling, so it's saving me a lot of time. This is my capture card. A lot of people asking me, Hike, what do you capture with? And this is my capture card. It's wonderful. It's AverMedia capture card. And the cool thing I like about it, it's got this button. When you press it, it turns on and it lights up when you're recording. So it's really easy one-touch recording. It's wonderful. I love it. So that's really great. Hi, Guppy. Are you feeling better? Hey guys, I want to thank you all for the concern. My dog is doing better, and he's always hanging out next to me. His stomach is still a little messed up. He won't stop farting like crazy. But thanks for the concern. He's doing much better, and he's actually eating right now. You can see he's feeling better. Anyway, let's get back to the computer. So right here, you can see I have 1 terabyte hard drives. I have 2 of them. These are for capturing the videos as I play. They're really good storage devices. They're running 7200 RPM. And I tried to use them as my primary C drive, but what happened is my processor was so fast, my hard drives could not keep up with it. So what was happening is my computer was acting slow. So I had to buy a solid state hard drive. Here's my solid state hard drive. It's like a big flash drive, guys. It's a 500 gigabyte solid state hard drive, and it's a great thing because what it does, it actually outperforms any a regular hard drive out there. It can read and write like in 500 megabytes a second, and I install all my software on this, and all my data goes on my regular hard drives right here, back here. So when I need to record a lot of information, it goes on this two big boys right here, and when I'm installing programs, I put on my solid state, so my computer acts faster. So back here, my computer has this great feature where I can turn off the LED light just in case I need more light, and I don't have to pull out my computer out of behind the wall, so I can use it. So I can tell you tons more about my motherboard. It's got some awesome features right here. But let's go back to the capture card, which you guys care for. So this is my capture card right here. It has audio in and out right there, and it has a HDMI in and out right here. And then what I do right here is this one is going from my switcher, which can record my computer screen or my PlayStation, and this one's going back out to my monitor. So this is what I use to record. I have a $10 HDMI switcher right here. What it does is input 1 is my PlayStation right here. Input 2 is my monitor output. So I can actually record my monitor without using any other software. So I'm actually using AverMedia to record anything on my monitor, anything on my desktop. So next episode, when I'm showing you how to do the graphics, I'm showing you how to edit, I'm going to be using input 2, which is my PC, which is my HDMI monitor out. Alright guys, this is right here AverMedia button. I really like it a lot. It's you can buy this capture card for about $100 to $150 online, and I recommend it. It has 180p at 30 frames a second, or you can do 720p at 60 frames a second. I recommend you do 180p at 30 frames a second, and it's really cool and it's easy to record. So when I'm playing, all I have to do is press it. If I want to turn on the software, I press the button, and you can see the software starts up. We have some good sound effects with it. And then you can go capture and do your stuff, and then you can go capture and it'll open up a window. This is my PlayStation right here. My PlayStation isn't on, but you can see how nice it is. It works wonderfully well, and I definitely recommend you guys go with the AverMedia. It's actually cheaper than HP PVRs and stuff like that, but you do need a reliable computer to use it. The other thing I recommend you guys get is a nice, powerful, dependable router. Mine is a Netgear router. I really like it. It's a gaming router, so it has no lag. It's actually made to make sure you get the signal as fast as you can. And milliseconds count, guys. Milliseconds count. If my router was lagging a few milliseconds, if my monitor was lagging another 20 milliseconds, and then my capture card was lagging another 10 milliseconds, all those combined is gonna be like, I don't know, 20, 30 milliseconds, and that's actually one bullet. So you can see how milliseconds add up, and that's why lag is important. So your router can actually have lag. That means you will see the enemy slower. Your monitors, your TVs can have lag, which will mean, again, you'll see the player slower. So having the right equipment makes you a better player. If you can afford it, I recommend you go with a nice gaming router. They cost anywhere between $50 to $100, but you know what? It's not the big deal. It's not gonna make you an amazing player. You're probably not gonna even notice a difference. The only time it matters is where you're one off a swarm and that extra bullet gave you the kill you needed. When it's on, at that point everything matters. So that's the only time you're probably gonna notice the difference. So in tomorrow's episode, I'm going to show you what software to use, where to get it, what I use for my graphic design, what I use for editing. I'm going to give you some tips about editing. So please tune in tomorrow. Have a good day, everybody, and I'll catch you then. Bye, everybody.